With the January launch, man, we got Dwayne Harris, man, one of my favorite NFL players of all time, man. Drafted in 2011, man. The dude been doing it ever since. Wide receiver and return specialist. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great, man. I can't complain.
Right,
My best life.
living the best life. I'm trying to. I'm trying to be like you. Hell, I'm trying to live life too. Straight up. So, let my people know where you from.
Man, I was born in Atlanta, from Decatur, Georgia.
Okay, this week.
Savannah, to be exact, but that's where I grew up at.
Okay. How was it like growing up there?
Man, it was straight. Like I grew up poor, like everybody else, mostly in the suburban project area. So for me, it was a struggle.
Man, that's
Everybody else who came from the bottom.
straight up, straight up. So, did you use that for motivation? Growing up like that, was that like part of your motivation?
No, not really, man. I didn't even know I was living bad until you started seeing that you were living bad.
Right, right, right. I can feel that. I can
Me
feel
growing up,
that.
I didn't even know I was living bad until I went outside of where I was from, and I was like, "Damn, I'm really living bad."
Right, right. Like shit really ain't that good. I can identify with that, man. I definitely can identify with that. So,
But nah, I just grew up, man, just loving sports, man. Ever since I could walk,
okay.
I I had a basketball, football, baseball, whatever. You feel me? So just growing up, just sports was just everything I really loved doing.
Right,
Like my
right.
mom sometimes had to come find me because I was outside playing sports all the time.
That's raw. That means that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So what gravitated you towards football if you played basketball and baseball? Because you could have did all three. What gravitated you
Yeah,
towards that?
growing up, man, I want to be a basketball player, man. Like that was my passion.
Dope.
Like every other football player, basketball was always their first love.
Right, right.
And for me, it was just different because I stopped growing, and at 5'10", it's hard to get in the league.
Right, right, right. I'm 5'7".
So,
I understand. I completely understand. That's why I
so,
chose this.
yeah, so and then baseball for me, man, growing up, it wasn't fast paced enough for me.
I can see
But
that.
it wasn't enough excitement. Like I needed, like for me, I needed excitement, more physical contact sport.
Right,
And
right.
for baseball, I should have stick with that. I'd probably be playing that forever. But
Yeah,
for
that,
me, it was just growing up. Nobody really, pushed baseball on me like, yo, like you need to really play baseball.
right, right, right. Our culture, they want us on that field. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Oh, you should
every
appreciate
other,
baseball.
like my family, everybody grew up as football people.
Yep,
So
yep.
it's hard for somebody to push baseball on you when everybody football.
Right, right. You're gonna do what your family is saying. We have definitely a football family over here, so I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
So if you
so
didn't play in the league, what do you see yourself doing? Like if you didn't do football?
man, honestly, man, I don't even know, man, because
Right.
I knew I was going to the league before I even knew I was going to the league. I used like people like my mom would tell you like I used to sit down and sign my autograph 100 times just to perfect it, but
Straight
just
up.
so I because I knew I was going to have to sign my name.
Straight
You
up.
feel me?
That's dope.
Like
That's dope.
so, before I even knew I was going to the league, like I already had that vision that that's what I wanted to do.
Right, right.
So
Dang, that's
I didn't even, for me, I didn't even have a backup plan. Like
dope.
real talk, like I didn't even think about nothing outside of sports.
That's
Like
dope.
I made grades just so I could, like I made just enough grades just so I could play sports.
Right,
Like
right,
I
right,
didn't even put effort in school
right,
just so I could play sports. Like it was just, I was smart, but I was just like, I didn't really, I wasn't something that excited me.
right, right.
I could do the work. I just did enough work just so I could play football.
You can get in that league, man. I feel that, man. No plan B. I mean, that's something that I go by. I feel like if you make a plan B, you're almost planning to fail in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So make your plan A your plan A. I can feel that. I can feel that.
And
Name some good.
for me, it was just like the motivation for me was people telling me I couldn't do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
right.
everybody was like, when I was doing stuff, everybody was like, the percentage of people who make it to the league, like you should be doing this. You should be having backup plans just in case this don't work out. And for me, it was like, y'all trying to tell me I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Right. I get a lot of that, man.
Y'all thinking like just because I'm good at it and everybody else in the world good at it, that I'm not gonna make it.
Right.
And
So
that
that's
just
your
pushed me.
motivation.
And then for me, that was just motivation for me to push me even harder. Because I used to love showing people what I could do. Like people didn't even think I was gonna go to college. People didn't think I was gonna graduate from college. I was the first male in my family to graduate from college.
That's dope.
My
That's
whole
dope.
family.
That's dope. Big ups, man. Breaking that family curse, man. That's what we got to do. Just breaking those curses, because a lot of us we born with that curse on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You broke that. That's dope, man. That is so dope. What are some of your name your top five teams in the league?
As far as what, like playing for, or just top 5 teams in the league in general.
Playing for and just in the league. You can mix them up. We want to know your top five.
Shit, man, I ain't really like growing up. I was a fan of a lot of teams, but
Hmm.
I was more fan of players than teams. Like
Okay.
I follow my favorite players to different teams.
Yeah, me too.
So, like growing up, I was a diehard like Packers fan because Brett Favre was my guy.
Got you. Yeah.
I was a diehard Brett Favre fan. Like Brett Favre couldn't do no wrong to me. I was like, yo,
Right.
you throw the ball on like receiver, gotta catch it.
Right. Got to catch it. Got to connect.
Right. It don't matter where you throw it to. Him like 5 yards will do it. I'm like, he could just ran fast and go for that.
Straight up, man. Straight up. So what
And
was
so
it
for
like,
me,
Sean?
I just used to move from team to team. When he went to Minnesota, I was a Minnesota fan. When he was at the end of his career in New York Jets, I was a Jets fan. So
Right.
I just followed like players really. And then when Mike Vick came on the scene,
Like,
like I
really?
was like, yo, he was more my style because I was like nobody. I was a quarterback growing up my whole life. That's the
Okay.
only position I ever played. So
Okay.
and like so when Mike Vick hit, like I was a Brett Favre fan, so I wanted to be like Brett Favre. I ain't like
Right.
running. I ain't like I just like throwing the football, gunning, slinging it everywhere. No matter what triple coverage, you one of my best receivers, you're getting
Right.
it. so, so then when Mike Vick came on the scene, he was more like my style, like how I wanted to model my game after, and he had the arm like Brett Favre. You feel me?
Definitely.
And so
Definitely.
I modeled my game after how he played, and I wasn't even fast like growing up. So it was just I was like, yo, I wanted to be like how he played. But
Right.
I wanted to be Brett Favre, but I wanted to be like how Mike Vick played though.
Right. Well, you definitely changed the aspects on that because you became fast. You became like a
Right.
bully to me. Like you
And
fast.
people were like, "How you get fast?" I'm like, "Yo, I
Right.
just ran faster than the person who was chasing me.
Straight up.
I didn't have to be faster. I didn't have to be slow. I just need to be fast enough so the person behind me don't catch me."
Hey, that make a lot of sense, man. Being from the hood, I done ran from a lot of shit, so it's easy.
Yeah, so I just tell people, you ain't really gotta be fast. You gotta be faster than the person chasing you.
Right. That's it. I could feel that. I could definitely feel that, man. So, what do you see yourself doing after you retire? Like, you know what I mean?
Man, be honest with you, like I want to do so much stuff, man. It's just crazy. Like, cause now I'm jumping to the real estate game a little bit, trying to buy some properties in my old where I'm from and whatever, and fix up where I used to live at. You feel me? And
Mm.
secondly, like I just want to be able to help the youth as well. You know what I'm saying? I was telling people who I grew up with, like what I wanted to do as far as youth, because my little nephew, he plays football now.
Oh,
And I went to one of his practices, and they're not even really teaching the kids fundamentals for the game.
right.
And I'm looking at these kids tackle each other, and they ain't even using the right fundamentals to even hit or the right techniques to hit somebody.
Right.
And I'm looking at these people like, yo, these are somebody kids.
Right.
Like, like these kids can get paralyzed and won't even be able to do nothing for the rest of their life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You're not
Start
teaching
now.
these kids the proper way to hit somebody, can mess up their whole life. And I'm looking at these coaches like, instead of y'all yelling at the kids
Yeah.
because they ain't hit, they got hard enough, showing the right way. And I blame it on the coaches and how they a lot of the coaches and the youth don't have the experience of playing organized football as is anyway. You
Right,
know, they just take what they see on video games and on TV and try to implement them into little kids.
right.
They don't even have no experience of the game. Like some of these people probably play maybe high school, maybe a third string high school running back. None of these people really was never stars or never really did anything with the game of football. And then they try to teach their kids how to play the game, and they don't even know the right way to do it.
It's crazy. Doing it all the wrong way gonna kill your kids out there before they even can make it. Give them
So
a
what I
chance.
wanted to do is I wanted to start my own football team, whatever. A group of kids, you know, around my nephew's age, because I want to be more involved in his life
Right.
as an uncle, and
Yeah.
I want to take the kids. I want to really have like a traveling team, basically, and you know, travel around wherever, play different. Kind of like what Snoop had did in
Yeah.
Cali,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
the same thing.
Shout out to Snoop. Straight up.
And and I just want to be able to get the kids, you know what I'm saying? They travel around, you know what I'm saying? Make them feel like they're in the league before they even get there, just to see how it really is.
Right.
And like how you really got to go about getting to where you want to be in life, like your goal and stuff. So that's what I really want to do with the youth. I want to actually teach them the game of football, but also show them like life skills and show them like how NFL guys really take their life and day to day and how it really work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dope, man. I think that's completely dope. We need that more in our community, especially the urban, the black community. We really, really need that. Somebody positive who has played the game, know what it takes to win, know what it takes to get in there to teach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's dope of you, man. I love that. I love what you're doing. So you said real estate, buying back the block, basically. What inspired you to do that, man? That's dope. That's
Man,
completely.
I really a lot of different people inspired that. Man, I just been seeing a lot of people who came from poverty going back, showing they where they live, love. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
trying to buy back the community and build it up, and you know, show people like you know what I'm saying. Just because you love them and you can't really help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man. We need more. We need more players like you. A lot of people get that money, get that success, and they forget. So I really appreciate you even wanting to do that. You know what I mean? Helping the next one come up, reach their goals. That's dope of you.
Yeah, man. I be telling people all the time, man. Sometimes some people just need a little push. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Every week, like a lot of people don't understand. It take a lot of people to get to where you be at in life.
right.
And for me, you know, I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, and coming from the bottom, man, I tell people like people don't understand,
They don't.
like I don't really tell my story because you know it really ain't that important about where I came from. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
It's about like what I'm trying to do. Like I can go on and talk about how I really came from. Like my parents we was super poor. Like we lived in hotels, moved around. Like my mom used to tell us we was on vacation. Really, we was homeless. We lived in hotels and stuff. You see me?
right.
But
Most definitely.
end
Yeah.
of the day, like I can go on and say, yeah, you know, where I came from didn't define me, you feel me? But
Right,
it
right,
wasn't about that. It was just more about my focus and what I wanted to really do with my life. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with where I came from. You feel
right.
me? A lot of people helped me along the way. You know, it was a lot of decisions people made to help me see where I wanted to be and see what I needed to do to get there.
Right, right. Well, that's dope, man. You definitely doing the right thing. I mean, you helping me complete what I'm trying to do. So you already reaching back. I appreciate that. But I think it's also important for us to let people know in a way where we come from because it's somebody that's in our situation right now. You feel what I'm saying? Who think that they can't. So
1,000.
I appreciate you for sharing that, man. Definitely appreciate you for sharing that. So what you listening to? What's on your playlist as far as music? What motivates
Man,
you?
man, I've been bumping Dolph.
Oh yeah, me too.
I've been bumping Dolph. I ain't playing nothing else until the new year. You feel me?
Right, right, right.
This is the year is Dolph, man. I can't listen to nothing else right now.
I can definitely feel you, man. R.I.P. Dolph, man. It was so sad, but he definitely left the legacy here, man, of music. So I can appreciate that. Definitely can, man. R.I.P. Dolph again, and shout out to Memphis, man. We praying for y'all. Definitely praying for Memphis right now. So I noticed that you in the Fendi today. What happened to Mr. Gucci, man? Like, what's up with the Gucci?
I switch it up every now and then. It was just
Okay.
a Fendi day. I switch it up every day, but
Right.
99.8% of the time, I'm in the GG.
I see that. I see that.
Uh,
Definitely.
I switch it up every now and then. People are
Ain't
like,
nothing
yo,
wrong
you got on
with that.
something different. I'm like, yo, I got stuff in my closet I don't even like. I ain't never even wore yet. So I'm just trying to get some stuff worn. Like I wake up in the morning and just throwing a fit and don't even leave the house.
I'm trying to
But
get like
just,
I'm trying
just
to
so I can get some wear out of it. You feel me? I
right.
don't go
Never leave
nowhere,
it
so
hanging.
I don't ever
Right,
go nowhere, so I gotta wear it, man.
right. So is that your top line is Gucci? Is that your top fashion line?
Yeah, yeah, basically, most
Yeah.
likely. Yeah. I don't really wear too much of anything else really, but I shop a little bit of everywhere, so
Right.
I
Right.
got a little bit of everything, but mostly 98% is Gucci though.
It's Gucci. I can see that. What's up with your Gucci shoes? I seen online you were designing. That's dope.
Oh yeah, I did a couple of things with Gucci. We did a little collab, whatever, and
Okay.
I created some shoes, whatever. But that was a little dope little project that we
Yeah.
had. I had created a couple pair of shoes, but they just ran me a couple bucks. But
Right,
you
right.
know what? I wasn't even tripping on it though, but because ain't too many people can be like, you got your own custom Gucci's with your logo
Nobody I
and
know.
everything.
Nobody I know. So that's dope, man. That's real tight, man. To see you do that, and I want to do that one day, man. Have you ever thought about like starting your own fashion line? Because you are a fashionable person. You a fashion killer.
Man, I be thinking about it, but man, I'm not really like I don't really like fashion like that. I just like
Right.
the designers, and I like when people come out with collabs, whatever, and if people
Yeah.
doing clothes. Like I used to be like, yo, just send me some stuff, I'll wear it. You feel me? I
Sure,
don't really care. Like I support everybody, but me personally designing my own clothing,
yeah.
I could, but I'm not like I wouldn't. It wouldn't be no passion though. You feel me? I
Right,
couldn't put no
right.
passion behind it because I ain't really into clothes like that. I love clothes and shoes. Don't get me wrong, but creating your own thing, I feel like it's just a lot of work that I ain't even got the passion to be into.
That is a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. Shout out to
You got,
Kanye for putting on for the Midwest because I couldn't do it. I like
you
to
feel
stay
me?
fly, but designing that's a whole nother thing, man.
You
That's a whole
gotta you
nother
gotta
thing.
know the fabrics and all kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
you gotta really put time and effort into it. But I like that's not even where I like like I ain't got no passion in that.
I can see that definitely. So, like, so far, what was your favorite team to play for and why?
Favorite team,
Hmm.
man. I don't really understand. I love playing for every team I play for, and the reason I say that because it's not the organization, it's more the players around me. You feel me? The people I meet. Everywhere from Dallas, I met some Hall of Famers, some great guys, some great people who I'm still cool with to this day. Same with the Giants, you feel me? I met some great folks, great people, some people I'm cool with to this day and so forth, and coaches too. So I couldn't really say which team was I like was my favorite, but
Right,
as far as organizations go, all the organizations that was down there the same to me. Like they don't really care about the players like that.
right, right, right.
Everybody, you ain't making no money for them. And they don't really have no reason to keep you around. So it ain't really no loyal business for me to be like, what organization do I like
Right,
better?
right, right. I can definitely feel you on that, man. They all about the bread. They all about the money, getting to the money.
Like I could be like Dallas, but shoot, they didn't even pay me. And then I went to New York, they paid me, then they ended up cutting me. So
Right, right.
I can say I can like either or, but both of them really don't even care about me.
Right. Hey, it's a business. It's definitely a business, and I don't think it should be like that though.
I
Because I mean,
say
y'all out there risking your life.
for me, it's more the players than because what I'm saying, you build a relationship with the guys around you, and then you build a brotherhood or whatever, and you stay cool with these people. Like I've been in like one of my teammates' weddings and everything, so what I'm saying. So it's just the relationships you build with people that make organizations great. You feel me? In the chemistry you got with guys and how you get along with people.
Right. Well said, man. Well said. I always wondered that too. How was that? And you nailed it, man. I got a better understanding of that, and I hope my Naparazzis get a better understanding of it too. It's really about the relationships that we make, not about the league. It's a business, so they're gonna replace you as soon as they can if
Yeah,
they feel like.
like I be telling people all the time, like you working at T-Mobile and T-Mobile fire you, are you gonna be loyal to T-Mobile? Like you
Right, right. They replacing your ass the next day, and I know because I work for T-Mobile. I
feel me?
work.
Like so,
I
it's
work
like you just like the people who you worked there with. You feel me? Like yo,
straight up. They don't give a
He
damn
was
about you.
cool. You feel me?
Straight up,
Yeah,
man.
when I used to go on break.
That's it.
See,
I took,
mama, I ain't caring about none of that.
I took a 15-minute when I wasn't supposed to, and they replaced my ass, so I know all about it. I know all about it. That's why I started my own thing.
That's what
Straight
I
up.
tell people about that. So you gotta look at it as if you was working a real job.
Yep. Yep.
Don't care about it. They care about production.
That's it. They want the production. And don't take too long of a break, my T-Mobile workers. I'm telling you, they'll fire you in a minute. I missed that job a little bit. Anyways, moving right along, man. For the ladies, are you single or you taking?
Nah, man, I'm
Are you
single.
mingling? Okay.
I'm single. I mingle. I just be chilling, but for
I
the
can
most
feel
part,
that.
man, no, I'm single. Now I ain't got no significant other, nothing like that. So just me by myself.
That's dope. That's dope. Me neither, ladies. So flood my DM after this. Okay. So I noticed you got two dogs, man. Two dogs. What kind of dogs are those?
Miniature Yorkies.
Yorkies. That's dope.
OJ and Blue.
OJ and Blue. Damn. Okay. OJ. Why OJ?
Yeah, man, I got the OJ the Juice Man.
Okay. I'm thinking OJ Simpson. See, you got to let me know. I'm like, is he a killer?
Yeah, man, OJ Juice Man.
Okay, got you. I fuck with OJ the Juice too. He just did a Vlad interview, so shout out to OJ, man. I learned a lot watching his Vlad interview. I want to interview him one day. He's dope, completely dope type dude. Okay, okay. Do you prefer a night on the town or Netflix and chill type guy?
Oh man, depends on the situation.
Right. You say flow, go with
Depends on the situation. Like, I'm
the
OJ chilling, little lady friend. Netflix is chilling.
right. I can see that.
If it's me to do it, we got out here to town. Me and the guy, we on the town.
Right. So you go with the flow. It don't matter. Depends on how Mr. Harris, Dwayne, how you feeling at that moment. I can see that. I see it. So what are some of the players that you've grown close to that you played with?
Man, like, I'm close to really mostly everybody. You feel me? Sure, I can really talk to any of these guys still nowadays that I was teammates with. So,
Dope.
as far as like just super close with Bruce Carter, was like one of my good homies. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got my cousin Calvin Shepard. That's my other homie. That's my first cousin. So.
Oh wow.
He shout out to cousin in Detroit.
And shout out to D Midwest.
Cousin in Detroit. Y'all gonna pick back up sooner or later. Sooner or later, y'all at the bottom. Y'all can go know what up.
That's all you can do, right? That's all I can do.
Go up from there, cuz.
Straight up. I didn't know that was a jewel drop. I didn't know that y'all were even related. So that's dope, man.
My first cousin on my mama's side.
Damn, okay, that's dope. So y'all got two. How blessed are y'all? Two up in the league, man. That don't happen. That's dope. Okay, that's what's happening. So which one of your dogs you would say is unruly? I'm a dog guy, so that's why I'm asking the dog questions.
Shoot, probably Blue. Yeah,
Blue?
He's something else. My dude be tripping sometimes. My dude don't be caring about nothing. He a savage.
Straight savage. Blue is hood. Blue, he's straight hood. The other one, OJ might be suburban, but Blue is hood. I like that.
He real chill. He real cool. He don't be doing too much of nothing. But Blue though, you can't do nothing around him. He ain't like no. He like security. Security sometimes he might even be like, yo, I ain't. You gonna have to security. I'm gonna security everybody, myself too. You ain't nobody come to nobody. Everybody got to sit still in the house.
Straight up, man. Nobody move, nobody gets hurt. Man, Blue, man, that's dope. That's dope. Little ankle biters, man. People don't know them ankle biters, man. They be really unruly.
He don't even know he a little dog though. That's the problem. He think he's a dog.
He
Until
think
he see another big dog, and he be like, "Damn, I'm little."
Right. I got a Shih Tzu, and she off the chain. She thinks she a pit bull, man. I swear to God. Shout out to Khadiva.
Dude, like he think he a big dog for some reason.
Straight up. So my last question is, what would be your 5-year plan or 5-year goal from now? I know you talked real estate and maybe coaching, but is that something solid?
5 years from now?
Yeah.
Man, 5 years from now, I hope I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling on the beach somewhere, sipping pina coladas.
Straight up. I can see
I'm
that.
trying to retire from everything. I'm trying to retire from everything.
Real,
I'm trying to retire all the way out.
Right. I can
I
feel
started
that.
on the beach with no worries,
I can feel
chilling,
that.
air down.
With the pina colada. We gonna remember that in 5 years. Hopefully, I'm right next to
Chilling.
you with my pina colada because I want to retire too and do some other shit. But I got a while to go. I ain't put in the work like you yet, so I got to keep going. That's what we got to do.
I'm trying to continue. I'm trying to try the world 5 years and be chilling overseas.
I can feel that. I can feel that. Where overseas? What would be your spot overseas?
Man, it don't even make no difference. Anywhere that's just real sunny, and I just got a little beach the other way.
Right.
Palm trees. I'm trying to just chill. I'm trying to kick it back all the way back.
Right. We seen you in Dubai. We seen your pictures in Dubai. How was that? I always wanted to go there. How was that experience?
That was great, man. I had a great time in Dubai, man. It's hot. There ain't no
Yeah.
shade. If you
Yeah.
don't like the heat, don't go to Dubai.
Right. Right.
Ain't nothing but heat, and it's hot.
Right.
Ain't no hide from it, ain't no getting away from it. You can go inside, but as soon as you go outside, the heat gonna find you. No matter if it's daylight, sunlight, evening light, don't matter what
Right.
light it is.
Go there light skin, you go come back black. I like that. I love the heat, so I'm on my way. That's a life goal of mine is Dubai. So I definitely got to experience that.
Nice. This was good shopping, good people, good food. So it was good. It was a good experience.
Dope, dope, dope. I'm living life through you right now till I get there. So I like that.
Hey, whatever you need to know. I don't been in a lot of places.
Straight up, man. That's dope. That's my goal is to travel more. So who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year? I gotta ask. You are Dwayne Harris, man. I gotta ask, man.
Man, I don't even know. It's hard to even say right now because anybody could lose at any given moment at this time.
Man. Yeah.
But I gotta say Tampa, as long as Tom Brady is healthy and playing, like it's
Nate
hard to count Tampa out of it because of Tom Brady, man. Like
Right. Tom Brady.
I be hating to say it, but
I mean the truth though. The
it is
truth.
what it is though. Like as long as Tom Brady's still playing, he got a chance to win a Super Bowl every time.
Every time that boy play hard, he goes hard. I love the coach, but I'm kind of biased. That's where I'm from. But we know Tampa gonna pull some things off, man. They gonna pull some things off because of old boy. I don't even like saying his name because I'm a Coach fan. I really don't. Man, go Coach. I don't care. Go Coach. I don't.
Like I tell you, it's hard to go against him though. Like I be wanting like people like who else you think? I'm like, bro, it's hard to go against TV when especially because he can really do it with anybody. Like he just
Right.
he can make moves and make people around him better. So it's
Right.
hard.
Right.
You got a guy like that, who know the game and who's seen a lot of the game.
Yeah.
So hard to root against him.
Definitely not. You don't mark me as one of those guys that would do like ESPN or nothing like that. Or would you interested in that sportscasting or anything?
Nah, that ain't even me. Like I like doing it. I like being in front of the camera and talking and having a good time, but that ain't for me. I come on as a special guest every now and then, but
Right.
can't be on the screen like that, like all the time and be talking sports. Like I don't even like watching sports when I'm at the house. So
Yeah. So you did it enough.
yeah, I don't did enough sports where I gotta talk about it all the time. Like the people right now, like people ask me sports questions. I ain't played football in a whole year almost, and people would be asking me about football still to this day. I'm like, yo, I don't even watch football like that.
Right. I
And then
probably
people start asking me questions about players. I'm like, yo, all y'all gotta do is just watch the game. Y'all can answer all the questions y'all want right there.
Right. Don't ask me, hell. I can feel that.
They thinking I be having the inside sight or something because I play football. Like I got inside knowledge of what's going on out there.
Straight up, man. I can feel that.
Confused like you.
Hey, it's like working at McDonald's. Don't ask me about the number one. I don't want to hear about the number one. I done flip burgers all damn day. I don't want to hear about it. So I can feel that.
Like, yo, what come on that number one? Like, is that like the special sauce? What the special sauce consist of?
Right.
Yeah, I got fresh lettuce and y'all had on lettuce of 2 days. Like,
Right, I'm telling you. That'll piss me off completely, especially if it's don't ask me shit about the Nuggets. Yeah, I definitely.
They be asking me about injury, like, yo, is such and such all right? I'm like, yo, I don't know what this man really has.
That's funny. That is hilarious, man. I didn't think it'd be like that, but now that I see, yeah, it would be. They probably ask you all the time about NFL shit. So yeah, I'm glad you took our interview because you ain't had to.
I see this man about as much as y'all see him. Like,
Right, definitely, man. So we seen that you were doing a party. Was that for the Versus battle?
A party?
Bone Thugs. It was on the same night as Versus. That's why I'm asking. With Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia.
No, I wasn't doing no party for that. I think I might have looked at it, but I wasn't doing no party for it though.
Okay. Are you into the verses or you just like whatever, whenever?
I just be like, the Bone Thugs and Harmony 3-6,
Yeah.
that was all right. That was straight. They had some classes though. Everybody, I
Yeah.
forgot how many classes 3-6 had though.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
classes.
Me too. Then Wayne came out. I'm like, damn, I forgot he had a song with Wayne. So that was dope.
I
That was
was like, yo, yeah. I'm like, yo, then I was like, damn, Bone Thugs though, they had a lot of hits too. I'm like, yo, they did a lot of songs with a lot of like Hall of Famers though.
yeah, Easy E, all that. Biggie and I think Pop too. So that
Yeah,
was
they did
amazing.
one with the Pop too, and I was like, I'm like, yo, because I'm like, in reality though, they
Yeah.
could have brought out Pac, Biggie, and Easy.
Oh my God, they would have won immediately.
Cause 3-6 brought out some heat now.
Yeah,
They brought out Wayne.
Wayne itself was heat by
Yeah,
itself.
Wayne by himself, go, you feel me?
Yeah, he definitely the GOAT of our generation.
Then they brought out Wiz.
Yep, they did bring out Wiz. Yep.
They brought out Flip. I'm like, I didn't even have a song Flip.
I'm telling you, I forgot about Flip, and I used to be a big ass Flip fan. I mean, game over, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, they brought out Flip. But I'm like, dang, they did have Flip on the song.
Straight up, they did. They reminded me how strong their catalog was that night because I already had in my head Bone Thugs. I'm from Indianapolis. They next door. I love
Right.
Bone Thugs, but they really gave them a run for their money. And Busy almost spazzed out. So shout out. He spazzed out as I expected him to. So he gave us a show. Definitely, man. Shout out to Bone Thugs and 3-6, man. I love y'all catalog and y'all did great, man. Shout out to Versus too. They just start following me and we love Versus. So, and shout out to you for taking an interview, man. This is big for me. You're one of my favorite players. So for you to take this means a lot to me. So thank you for that.
No problem, man. I'm just trying to help out, man. I know people be out here struggling. You feel me? Everybody got to get it how they live out here, man.
Straight up.
We help each other, man. It's by helping each other.
Straight up. And I promise to help the next guy. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. I just appreciate it, man. Definitely. We got to stay in touch, man, if possible. I'm a sports dude, but I'm not really a sports dude. You feel me? I'm just doing the Naparazzi sports because that's what the vision is.
That's how I feel. I'm not really into sports, but I play sports.
Right. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. So straight up. So, man, this has been an interview, Naparazzi Mag with 2Gs.com, about to be 3, relaunch in January. And this has been Dwayne Harris, man. Number 17, last time I checked. All day long. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, straight up. Yeah.